So one of the major like sanctions we put on them was restricting imports and exports, especially on like technology that they could try to use for weapons. And we and some of the western countries banned flights over to Russia, and we also froze about 70% of their assets they had in banks, and a lot of the currency reserves they had were also frozen, just because we were trying to cut them off any supplies they had, off any money, to try to keep them kind of like weak and like not as much supplies they've used for war. And not only that, we also restricted how much like oil and gas could get exported to them, another thing, or imported to them, so they can't make money for them. And then basically that was it. Like, we're just trying to cut them off financially, and so they couldn't make money or get material sent in, so that hopefully that would stop the war. But some ways they found around that were, which is how they're doing now, is, I mean, they're not still not doing too bad. They found a way to skirt around our restrictions. Mostly they skirt around it by selling oil to countries like India and China, which they're fine with selling it to them. They don't really care. They aren't they aren't agreeing with this, so they're selling it to them for profit, and that's how they're making money. Not only that, but they're buying banned imported goods from other countries like Georgia, Belarus, and Klassen or something like that. That one I can't really pronounce. And well, when we first placed the sanctions in 2022, I believe, their economy did drop about 2%, if I remember correctly. But after that, during 2023, it went up, I believe, another 2%. So it went back to what it was before. And then it's expected to grow 1% 2023. So they were actually kind of able to recover from the sanctions we put on. So their economy, their GDP is doing, it's not doing so bad. They're getting back on their feet. It's not doing so bad. They've been able to skirt around and try to maneuver themselves out of the restrictions we have placed on them. And I believe that's why their GDP has actually, moved up to 2%. And as if it goes as predicted, it'll move up another 1% during 2023. But that's yet to be seen.